We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away.
First pitch, 7:05.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Kipnis is retired, and there's one away. So stepping in, Javier Baez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give.
Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Now batting, Jordan Adler, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young. But I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
From the stretch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Yeah, and he's right up there in the top 5 in slugging as well.
Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Baez, the runner at third. Adler is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He goes to second. Hats off to that one. Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. The 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Kyle.
Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And another foul ball. A pause. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cubs lead it 1-0. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 7th, the third baseman.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Andujar takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are two gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late. Just well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, David Bodie. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner's after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Line towards center field. Gardner is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. In now is the Yankees DH, Torres, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good night.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that brings up Javi Baez. No balls and a strike to count. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And it's fouled away. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ball 1, well below the zone. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, number 17 for him on the season, and the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. Fly ball to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubbies draw. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Torres. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2.
I got count 1 and 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Strand 1. They're down 3-2.
Leading off.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit to third. Bryant's got it, and he'll go to second here. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
0-1 the count. Hit well towards the hole, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Gio Urshela is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And he is in there.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. Ready once again, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Cubs 2. Now at the plate, Jordan Adler, 1 for 2. Two with a double on his line thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Fouled off. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman, Bryant.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And it's quickly 0-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down by a count of 4-2. Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
For the Yankees, no outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
No hits to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
High in the air into shallow left center. Hayward comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Got him to go down swinging there. Gary Sanchez becomes out number 2 this inning. Brett Gardner will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hayward giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game.
Now batter.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Designated hitter.
So striding forward now, David Bodie. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Cubs are down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes and that has forced them to hit from behind in the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Trevor Miguel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Trevor Miguel.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. McGill, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2000. Oh, look at Bryant to first. What a play.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Now in the box, Luke Voigt. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. The review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. The 0-2 once more. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He leads off there. Half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in and looking for more. Hernan Perez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame.
Let's play ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not his best effort that time.
One's the count. He's out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-4 tonight. The Yankees with their